Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and welcome back to another episode of my Right Tank, Wrong Gun series. And today we're going to be looking at the T44 with the 122mm. So first up, let's just look at the stats difference. So the 122mm is in fact the only Tier 8 gun on the T44. But the stats are shockingly bad. 5.9 seconds aim time, 0.389 on your dispersion, and you've only got 1400 damage per minute. The reload time is a shocking 16.72 seconds reload, and you've got 175mm of penetration on your AP and 217 on your APCR. It does have a 400 alpha, which is the only nice thing about this. And you've got 5 degrees of gun depression. So the gun you should actually be using is this 100mm. Now just look at all that green, all the difference. The aim time is 2.4 seconds less than the 122mm. The dispersion 0.137, much less than the 122mm, and it has 783 damage per minute more. The reload is only 7.5, so you're saving an extra 9 seconds on your reload. It has the same penetration, but on your AP, and it has slightly more on your APCR. It actually has slightly less on your HE. 280 damage, so it is down on the damage, of course. But the big difference again on this is you have 7 degrees of gun depression. So those that use this gun, there is no need to, you don't need to buy this gun. I mean, no one should be running this tank with the 122mm. So just in fact, like 16.72 seconds reload. Dispersion 0.389. Aim time 5.9. So if we just go out and we look at the Chinese. Now, if you're going to run 122mm, just use the Chinese. I mean, 0.8, but just look at the aim time. 2.5. The T44 is over 5 seconds. The damage per minute is 1900 on this thing. And it's a 12-second reload instead of a nearly 17-second reload. It's crazy, the difference. It has the same pen. So if you're going to run anything with the 122mm, just buy the Chinese Tier 8. Do not ever use the T44 with the 122mm. Just please don't. We're going to have just a couple of battles just to show you the 122mm that I did not enjoy at all. So the first battle we have is Winter Malinovka, and we have one on Oasis Palms. This one's against Tier 7 and the other one is against Tier 9. But we're just going to show you how bad. I mean, we do okay. We do like 2k in the tank, so we actually do okay. But the reload on this thing, the only good thing about this gun is that damage. That is the only good thing. And there's going to be certain situations where if you use the other gun, you would be just so much better off. I mean, we got 13.9 seconds on our reload using adrenaline. We're going to poke forward. We're going to wait to see if the CDC comes, which he's not, and we're going to start going to push the 2 mediums that are on the left, or the medium and the light tank. So you're going to see we're going to get 1 shot in on the Persian, and we're going to back up, and we're not going to now be able to do anything for 17 seconds. Now for a medium tank, that's not good. That is not good at all. A while back, the T44-2 and the T44-3, they had like 16 or so second reload, but they actually got buffed, so their reload isn't so bad now. And just even taking a second or 2 seconds off the reload has completely changed the tank. I still think if they're going to buff them 2 tanks because of their reload, they both got 122mm gun. Why couldn't they buff this as well? In fact, I don't see anyone at all playing this gun. I don't think I ever have, and I don't think I ever will, because there is just no need for the gun at all. You don't need to unlock it to get the T44, and the gun is just shit. It really is shit. I don't see why anyone would play it. It's bad, considering 1400 DPM when you could have 2200 or whatever it is on your 100mm. So because of that, you can't play this really as a supporting medium, because I'm with the mediums now. Yes, you can shoot once and do 400 damage, but then you are out of the game for 16 to 17 seconds, which is a massive amount of time for a medium tank. So do not run this tank with the 122mm gun. If you do run it, then you are doing it wrong. You are doing it wrong. This is such a nice tank. The T44 used to be one of the best mediums in the game before it got power creeped. You've got the mod 1s, you've got the Type 59s, you've got the CDCs, you've got just so much better choice now than the T44. And it is a shame. It really is a shame, because the T44 was a really, really good tank, and it still is a really good tank, but you just don't see many of them about because of these premium tanks. So it is a shame. It is a shame, because it is a nice tank. Now, I haven't actually done a T44 review, so I might eventually do a T44 review that's using the 100mm. I think it's maybe time to do one. It's been a very long time since I've even played the tank. I mean, I haven't played this tank for years, only to get this footage. And it's a shame, because I just didn't enjoy playing it. Now, the only good thing, as I've said, look, we get shot by a convoy doing 419 damage, and we do more damage to the convoy than he does to me. So that's the only good thing about this gun. It's the only good feeling you get about the gun. But again, yes, I could do much more damage, but his reload is much better than mine. If he's got the 120mm, his reload is like 6 seconds. 10 seconds less than mine. And again, now we are out of the game for 16 seconds. And as soon as we are almost reloaded, we can then rush forward. Can get an accidental ram and a kill. We'll take that. We'll take the damage, as we will take any damage we can. So 17 seconds reload. The aim time is shocking. And for me, that's probably the aim time. 5.9 seconds reload is worse. Now look at this. I'm trying to aim at the VK100 because the accuracy is so bad that you do need to fully aim in. And by the time that happens, he's just lost all of his hit points. So it's just a waste of time. And you're going to see here again, aim at a tank, 5 seconds later, nearly 6 seconds later, you are aimed in at him. So I think the aim time and the accuracy is actually worse than the reload itself. I could deal with the 16, 17 seconds reload as long as it had that really good aim time or really good accuracy, just like the Chinese mediums. But it's not. It is not a Chinese medium, so there is no reason at all to play this tank with this gun. I'm Meadsyreplays, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. My next right tank run gun is the VK2801 using the derp gun. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.